Hey family, how are you doing? How is everyone doing? I am okay. Hope you are okay too. Now, one of my very beautiful friend who also happens to have a YouTube channel, Tasha said, I'm sure I'm not saying her name right. I'm so sure, but I will put her channel name here. Suggested that I do a part 2 video on being a full-time shopping assistant and how I started things like that. Now, the backstory of it all was me and my best friend had a shop, like a clothing store. It wasn't so huge like a clothing store, but it was a shop. We sold clothes, and something or some things happened and I drew out. So during some times I was unemployed. I was, freelancing, doing some things, doing this and that, but it wasn't bringing in so much income for me, and I didn't like what I was doing. So that is when I got the idea of being a shopping assistant. So how I started making it professional was, first thing, I went and printed out business cards. I would just put a picture of my business card here, and I started giving them out to people, and I put them on my socials so that people could know what I actually did. And surprisingly, I started getting clients slash customers instantly from one customer to the other. So the people that I worked with told the people they knew, who told other people. So that created kind of big customer base for me. So that is how everything else started. Because I have a lot of contacts in my phone, I always remind people what I do on my WhatsApp, so that when someone has need for assistance, they will just contact me. What I do when I am contacted, because most of the people will contact you via text or via a call, so what I do is I ask you whether you have specifics. Let's say you are looking for casual wear, so I'll ask whether you have specifics. Do you want this? Do you like this? Do you have colors in mind? Things like that. Then secondly, I will ask what time is convenient for you, so that I can tell you whether it is convenient for me or not. And after we are set, I will then tell you how I charge, because I charge per hour. So it is up to you to tell me, oh, I'll be needing you for 3 hours, I'll be needing you for 2 hours, or I will pay you after we are done shopping. Then we will calculate the hours we've used, and that is how I will pay you. So that is what happens when I am contacted. First, it is rare for me to contact someone offering my services, because you never know when people have a budget, or when people are willing to shop, or when people need something. But sometimes when I hear you have a wedding, you have this, I'll be like, I can help you. I'll reach out to those people who have weddings, people who have like, oh, she's moving in or she's moving out. I'll contact you, be like, oh, you know what, I can help you. You don't need to go through all the hassle. I am here. But most of the times clients talk to me first. Then most of the times people pay me after we are done shopping. Sometimes they will pay you before shopping, but I prefer paying me after we are done shopping, because you might pay me before we start shopping and then we exceed the hours you've paid for. So most of the times I like to be paid after we are done shopping. That way it helps me calculate more. So now what I do when I do not have clients, I go window shopping. This has elevated me so much. I like to go in malls, I like to go in stores, I just like to go everywhere to find out the stores that have new things, the stores that have genuine things, stores that have things on sale, stores that sell this. So it helps me so much. When I get a client who needs this, we just go to the mall, I visited that, I saw something. Because how are you going to help someone shop if you do not know where exactly to find something? So I mean, that is a pro for me, knowing where exactly everything is. Because most of the people will ask me, so you know where everything is? I tell them, yeah, I try, because I win the shop. I just wake up and dress up and go to those malls and just figure out what is sold where, how it is sold, and it helps me connect with the vendors, you know and I create loyalty with the vendors. So when I find out you have something nice, if your mattress is nice, I will bring you clients. Like all the clients I get that need mattresses, I'll bring them to you so that they can support you. So most of the times these vendors will just, tip me or give me a commission. So sometimes I go home very, very happy, like I'm receiving another commission. I go home really, really happy. But that also helps me just create a friendship with these vendors, so they can know what you really need specifically. When you are buying from someone who gets you someone you have an established connection with, it really, really helps. And I always want to keep that kind of connection between me and my clients, and me and some vendors who are really genuine, who have really good customer care, vendors who actually get me. The other thing that happens within my job is, considering the fact that you meet people almost every day, new people, you create friendships, sometimes you get invitations. Y'all, I remember there is a time I became a bridesmaid accidentally because I had helped a bride get her stuff, things like that. Oh, that would be another story time. So I encounter a lot of things through my job, and I am so super grateful, because you are meeting these people. They are trusting you to make a choice for them. I feel like they trust you even beyond. I listen to people's stories all the time. I am grateful for that. And I feel like to do my job, you have to be so much mobile. My job involves you to move from one place to the other. Yo, so much. I'm so much mobile. So mobility is my number one, because I'm not stationed anywhere. There is no way I would help people shop if I was just seated somewhere. So you have to be ready to walk. You have to be ready to move from one mall to the other, from one place to the other, from literally one city to the other, finding customers or getting what a customer needs. Because some of the times you will think, oh, I know a vendor who sells this, I know a vendor who can do this for you, I know a manufacturer who can do this for you. So you take your client to that specific place, you get there, and the client will be like, you know what, no, this is not my taste, I don't need this, I don't like this. So you have to instantly think of another place where you can get something that you want. The other thing is, you have to really, really be understanding. A client will explain to you something, she's like, I need this. So in your mind, you pick another picture of what she needs. You get to a place where you think there is the same thing she explained to you, and then she's like, no, this is not what I said I needed, this is not what I said that I needed. So you just have to change, to look for locations, to look for stores, to look for places. Other times customers or clients change their mind, at the stores. So you came for something else, you told them some price. So because they ask you, how much do you think this will cost, how much do you, so you just draft a price. That is why and how my window shopping helps, because when I go window shopping, I get the prices, things like those. So you will be telling her, oh, this ranges from this price to the other price, this, that, if you want it in this side, it will cost this. So when they get at the store, when they get at the shop, they change their minds, thinking the prices are the same. I mean, it creates so much confusion, but because you have to be understanding, my job involves you being super understanding, super calm, super patient with these people, because most of the times you are meeting them for the first time. You don't know their personalities, you just don't know. So you have to be patient to learn this person, and after just getting a glimpse of who they are, the next morning, the next day, you are dealing with someone else and another personality. So you have to be calm. Even when they try to make you feel stupid, you have to be calm, because at the end of the day, you need to make the money. At the end of the day, nothing comes so easy. So, this is what I have to deal with. I have to deal with people, different people, and different, attitudes. It is really, really a nice job. You meet beautiful, extraordinary, phenomenal people who treat you like, oh my God, people who just invite you over for dinner just to thank you for, making a right choice for them. People who just make you family. I don't know, I've created so many friendships from my job, and I'm glad. I've attended so many parties, I've attended so many weddings because of my job, so many graduation parties. I don't want to be complaining about the people who actually pay me. And besides, I do not encounter those scenarios so many times. It just comes once in a while. So that is all I could figure out. I had to share. Yo, if there is any question you have for me about my job, I'll be glad to answer. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I don't know why my animals on this t-shirt are not showing. I thought they'll be showing. Anyways, guys, I love you so much. Do not forget to subscribe. Bye.